Oh? Are we live? How we all doing? I'm starting a little late, so unfortunately I'm going to be up late because this is several hours of gameplay. But I figure we'll just do this. Oh, we named this one. Awful. Yeah, we're booting up Parable 4.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
I might be able to make it all the way over there, but I'm just going to make sure
someone you've been
safely over
neglecting,
here.
Stanley. Someone you forgot. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Oh yeah, I was going to take the bucket,
that
and
I
I
want
remembered
something
I can't
bad
take
to
the
happen
bucket
to you?
because
Why?
I
don't
believe
know
I
how
need
to
to take
convince
blue
you
doors.
of this, but I really do want to help you, to show
bucket.
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
I might have
How
to
did
put a
I
1.
know the game needed a third door?
Oh, you're such a genius.
Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Alright,
In this
start a
game,
timer.
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Alright, well, we're at
Be
4
sure to
hours
keep
and 6
notes
minutes
on your
about.
experience.
I wish I could zoom out a little or something. It's a little too close. And the noise is very annoying. But hey, we'll get deeper into it over our 4 hours of gameplay. Alright. Are any of you catching on yet? Because I don't think I am. It's so fast. Or at least give me more time between presses, I guess. But again, we'll understand more about this game as we play it for several hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the game we're playing. How do we feel about the artistic merits of the Stanley Parable? It's all about intentionality, I say. Like, is this a very terrible game inside the game? Yes, but it's intended to be so because it reflects the fact that the narrator is quite cross with you. And just sort of boils the idea of a video game down to its most base element of something you don't want to be hurt, and if you do nothing, it will be harmed, and therefore you have to smash buttons to keep it going. Again, same way as the metaphor of Stanley's, oh, so pointless and meaningless job, where he presses keys on his keyboard when the screen tells him to do so. I wonder how many, people, because I would assume, it's basic media literacy, but on the other hand, some people are, very proud of the fact that they don't look into things. They see, that thing, and they're like, oh yeah, I guess that's just a job. I guess it's just a pointless job. And it's not, intended as any sort of critique. Then again, when Stanley Parable came out, I don't think people were really gonna immediately look at, some, Half-Life 2 mod and be like, yeah, this is gonna be a huge critique. Until I guess they got around to the first time the game is like, maybe you don't do exactly what the narrator says, and you'll get some different dialogue. And then maybe they were like, oh, I get it. I don't know. I'm sure plenty of people did get it. I'm not saying that, people are stupid. It's always a question of how many, What proportion of the audience? Why is it making this noise when I press the button? Because that sounds like it's a bad thing, but no, it's very much a good thing to press the button. I guess it's to discourage you from hitting it too many times. You can mash. Like, I'm doing this in kind of a rhythm, but you don't need to. Do I have the patience of this? We are gonna try. Oh, you couldn't get Kevin Brighting in the booth to record 4 hours of dialogue for this? He can't do this, but I can? But no, it is very funny that they have, like, a sort of, idle line. I don't know what order it came in, but I'm gonna assume they had, like, a arbitrary line of dialogue in the narration, and then they decided, you know what, actually, though, we're gonna give you something if you actually do that for that long. Why couldn't you have said, like, 2 hours? I'm sure there's a bunch of different dialogues for, like, lasting for different amounts of time, but I'm going for the ending. Alright. You know, I thought it might be a little bit more entertaining for you guys, but here I am. I don't know. You know what would be funny? If I had actually been recording this and, like, maybe we edited it down or something. But no, y'all are stuck with me. Maybe I just need to, like, balance the sound way down and myself way up, but then when the narrator comes back in eventually, it's gonna be terrible. Talking over that guy. Like, there's a certain point at which the abstraction of just, you know, you're playing, the abstraction of, like, oh, but what is playing a video game just gets into what is activity. And again, Stanley Parable leans into that as well. So, like, obviously, once you take the stance of, like, oh, you're wasting your time with this meaningless activity, then it gets into the point of, like, is there really any meaning to life? Like, what is more meaningful than, you know, enjoying your time with a piece of fiction, or more specifically a video game, because that's currently in the zeitgeist, still not, you know, on the respect level of analyzing film, or analyzing especially, obviously, written word, which has a much longer history. Yeah, this is just one of those games that's attempting to be a more serious piece in a canon that is not taken too seriously. Even though it has plenty of jokes of its own, as we've seen in our time.
Good to see that enthusiasm. Keep it up, Stanley. Just 3 hours and 45 minutes left to go.
Thank you, narrator. Validation will keep me going. I am a little spoiled on the fact that there will be a change-up later that will prevent me from just one-handed clicking the button as I am now, rolling with my other hand. I don't know if it's funnier that the baby stays the same speed the whole time, or if it would be more interesting if the baby was at random speeds and therefore you couldn't just, you know, turn your brain off entirely and just hit button when it was time to hit button. And then also the sound is too long for the amount of space that the baby has to travel, which again might be a subtle commentary about this own game's audio tracks, considering that you can move a little bit faster than you think. Very cool, because they actually, like, repurposed this game from Source Engine into Unity, I believe, because Unity was, like, credited as the engine in the credits for Ultra Deluxe, so, again, there's a lot of dedication to do something like that, because I don't know how much is actually transferable, but you pretty much have to... again, it is an existing project, but they also added more content, you know? All this stuff about the increasing number after the title and all that. The extra content related to being Ultra Deluxe. Both the actual extra content of, like, oh, you get, like, a little tiny place where you can jump. But then also, like, all the stuff the narrator throws in because Ultra Deluxe was some bullshit. Again, it's very cool that, you know, Ultra Deluxe has a lot of content about the nature of video game, like, upgraded remasters and whatever. So this whole game is just navel-gazing. It's a lot of incisive commentary. With that sort of wry, these sort of wry comments, as read by the impeccable Kevin Writing. How are we feeling about the art ending? Yeah, I like that if you manage to keep playing this for about 15 minutes, the narrator, unintentionally perhaps, in terms of, like, the actual character of the narrator, but sort of gives you the whole, like, no, actually, we mean it, 4 hours, by being like, oh, congratulations, you're doing so well. Another 345, please. Alright, there we are. Y'all be cool. Maybe I need to, like, go put something on the stream for you guys to react to while I do this. Really put it in a little window like, TikTok Subway Surfers mode. Because clearly, you know, this is gonna be a bit. Oh, we have another 40 minutes. And then another 3 hours after that. Like, I know I've got stuff. You guys don't have stuff. Hey, do me a favor. Pop something up in another window. I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Maybe... I don't know. I would say turn it down a little, but then again... then you're not going to be able to hear it. You can handle the buzz, right? There we are. Because the problem with starting a little bit later than normal is that, ooh boy, I might end up conked a little bit, just drifting in and out. But, nevertheless, we soldier on. We are engaging with the art. It's a very cool game that the narrator made, right? Very interesting and introspective and deep about the nature of family, domestic life, gaming, all of it. You know what I need to do? I need a timestamp. Yeah. We definitely need to put a timestamp in about when we get to the mark where we get more dialogue from the narrator. The narrator is like, yeah, look at this dumbass hitting the button. Alright. Alright, there we are. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh, I almost let that go in there.
Clearly, you're in it for the long
Hey,
haul.
thank you.
Although I find it hard not to believe you're simply running a program to click the button over and over
Already?
automatically, which kind of ruins the point of the game, don't you think?
No, it's
Wouldn't
not
you take
automatic.
the art out of
I'm
it?
really doing
You
this.
can tell me in your post-play test analysis.
Okay. Was I too consistent? No, I think there's only one dialogue if you go on this long, but it would be funny if they were like, oh, if you're very consistent. Okay. There we go. Alright, I've started a poll to get a little bit of engagement in case anybody shows up. We're doing some art. We have finished our drink. Then again, I made this thing, like, at 4, so I've been nursing it. Let's go over the state of, I guess, Magic the Gathering right now. We've got the whole situation with Universe of Beyond, where they did back-to-back 2 comic-based small sets that are pick-to-draft set in New York. And both of them are bad, and both of them very much seem built from the same cloth. And it's like, hopefully we don't get more small pick-to-draft sets in the future, because they're not very replayable. At least, Turtle seems to be a better limited environment than Spider-Man, which really felt like it was gonna be like a straight-to-Commander product, and then somebody immediately told them, like, yo, we have to flesh this out and make it a small set. And then the small set was not good. Like, as much as I enjoy the franchise more than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I can acknowledge, like, the limited environment is bad. And a lot of the cards are just sort of pack filler, unfortunately. People make the comparisons of, like, oh yeah, both of them, because their city sets brought themes from New Capenna, which was, you know, very Art Deco. It was 1920s New York. So then, like, obviously, Connive is a good mechanic for villainous characters in Spider-Man. Oh, Alliance is a nice mechanic for the Turtles and their buddies, because that's very fill-in-the-blank. That's just like, I guess we need something for Red-White. It was very interesting, though, to see ninja type-based in white-black as a theme. Well, obviously, you know, black has a lot of ninjas, but the other color that's usually associated with them is the practice-based and perfection-based blue. You know, it's a very sneaky color. It's a color based on having more information than the opponent. But yeah, obviously, as a TMNT set, you have a lot of very heroic characters that are also ninjas, so it works out. You literally have good guy ninjas, bad guy ninjas, so it was interesting, though, that the Foot Clan was put as a white-black faction, rather than necessarily having, like, ninja-type stuff with, oh, you know, the heroes are, you know, you have Leonardo and Baby Splinter as white-aligned ninja-type, and Splinter and the Foot Clan. Splinter is a good guy, obviously, but he still, you know, has some selfish attributes. As black-aligned ninja-type based, and, like, you can crisscross them a little bit. But no, the Foot Clan was a white-black faction. Which, I don't know, I guess I don't know enough about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to say if that's, like, they pulled something out of their ass, or if they were, like, actually reflecting some good flavor about the Foot Clan. Obviously, you know, Foot Clan parody of Daredevil the Hand, because the Turtle origin story is a parody of Daredevil's origin story. It's very interesting, though, that, in that respect, nowadays, it's treated very seriously. Nobody really, treats it as like a, oh, get it? This is a parody? Like, everybody's like, yeah, you know, Shredder, oh, look how cool Shredder is. That's, I think, a good strength of the franchise in general, in that, like, even if, like, oh, har, the Foot Clan, do you get it? It's like the Hand. But, like, Shredder himself is treated as a deadly threat most of the time. Rarely is he just sort of like, you know, doing monologues and shit. I don't know, he does monologues a lot. I'm capping. But no, he's at least consistently dangerous. It's not like it's like, this guy again. I don't know, maybe I just only have a limited amount of experience with the cartoon that was around when I was young. I shouldn't talk too much about TMNT. I don't have as much experience with it. But no, it's cool that, you know, Shredder is a legitimately, like, dangerous figure, even though, like, you know, yeah, he's got some incompetent underlings, you got some other mutants that are kind of jokey characters. How are we feeling about video games now? This is how it looked when I was playing Silksong. What can I say? The crying really pierces your ear and gets through to you and makes you forget whatever you're talking about eventually. Truly a brain-numbing experience. This is beyond mobile game tier. They should release just this as a mobile game. That's what they should do. I think there is like a free trial of Stanley Parable that's like as much Stanley Parable as you can play before reaching a certain amount of endings. Right into the mic. You love to hear it. I can't help but notice, I don't think I've had any action on the poll yet. I genuinely don't think people are watching. Hey, if you're watching, just say hey in chat. You don't gotta say nothing else, just say hey. This is what we are up to for now. We are engaging in the dangers of domestic life. We are getting a peek into the narrator's view on what perhaps family might be like. Out here, controls, simplify controls, just to make sure, like, any button we hit is gonna be okay. Alright. Alright. What we need to do, we need to open up somebody else's stream on the side and just take all of their viewers. Hey, you can watch your streamer and you can watch me playing Stanley Parable? Imagine that. We're gonna see if we can do this one-handed while constantly hitting a button with the other hand. But we're gonna create a voice chat. We're gonna say stream. And we're gonna put our Discord into our stream here. Output capture? Create new.
Prodigy?
Yes.
Bellsprout?
Oh no, that's like.
Yo, being an electric type in this
what I do.
forest? Yo, this patch kind of looks like there's...
Oh, you know what we can do? We can do window capture, right? Alright, we're gonna put this way at the bottom so you can actually still see the game. You should have audio from it, yes. Alright. There we go. Alright, if people want to show up, they can show up. Oh boy. We got somebody asking around. I'm not sure what you saw while over there, but we got somebody asking around if we got anybody ready to play some Commander on Tabletop Simulator, and I'm a little busy right now doing absolutely nothing. If my computer was a little stronger, I might even try to boot up the Tabletop Sim game, because I don't think I need too much with my... Well, no, I guess I do use my keyboard a little bit. It's a bit of a two-hand job for Tabletop Sim. Gotta move around with the WASD. You gotta obviously click on stuff with your mouse. Although I guess I could just stay over on my part of the board. Or zoom way the hell out, but then I'd need to also hit the Alt key to zoom up to things. Here's the thing. We're about to eventually get to a part where all of a sudden we gotta like run back and forth and hit buttons, I think. So like, that's gonna be at least a little bit more engaging. But also, I'm not gonna be able to just sit here with one hand on the controller, rolling through my social media or whatever. Yeah, this has to be perhaps one of the most engaging streams ever. I truly am a master of the craft, I feel. Narrator has abandoned us. We are getting close to the hour mark. Can you tell that I've swapped to two hands? Your whole team got no arms. Like you whooper. Oh my gosh. I'm genuinely kind of a little hopeful for Wind and Waves, because, like, it seems that they're actually taking time to work on it. It seems that they've actually, you know, started from scratch this time, rather than just sort of, like, trying to staple things onto the X and Y engine. We'll see how it goes. Like, I'm not, like, gonna go out there and, like, polymark it on, like, oh, Wind and Waves is gonna be good. But I'm hopeful. We'll check the reviews when it's closer to coming out. Like, Pokopia, people are loving. It's the new cozy game du jour. People are saying, like, oh, it's phenomenal, actually. And it's like, wow, that's interesting. You'd think it would just be a... I mean, I suppose it is kind of another game with a Pokemon coat of paint, but they actually did a good job. The, you know, dev team behind Dragon Quest Builders. I'm starting to think I should have brought food with me. Whew. Alright, thankfully you have to go pretty deep into the fire to actually lose, which is nice. Again, unintentional comment about hitbox dissonance. Somebody should figure out about how many button presses it is when you're doing this. Because obviously it's every couple seconds. Oh boy. I'm literally crying. We are literally bored to tears here. You have to hit the button once every, like, 3 or so seconds for 4 hours. So, even just that, you have to think about. Let's think about how many we're doing in a minute, and then also, like, 4 hours. We're not even at the 1 hour mark yet. We are at 50 minutes. I had to, like, pause once or twice, so it's gonna be even longer. I'm losing it, chat. It's only been less than 1 hour, and we gotta do 3 more of these. One of my boys is playing ZA. Oh. Hang on. Alright.
Popping in to say hi.
Hey.
I hope you weren't expecting more regular intervals of commentary from me, but that's not why you're here, is it? You're here for the game.
No,
for
I'm
the
here for
art,
commentary.
For the endlessly spiraling sense of pointlessness
Narrator,
and despair.
please.
Yes, this is what drives your every action.
I do not like
Keep
despair.
clicking that button for hope, for freedom, for science, for love. Don't ever stop.
Narrator, come back. It's like it's reverse Stockholm syndrome. I'm not interacting with him, therefore I miss him. Thank you for coming to visit me, narrator. I should have been more ready for the 4 hours, because eventually, because I've had a couple of sips, I'm gonna have to pause the game again to get up and pee. Oh no. The frailty of the human condition. This is the art the narrator was mentioning. We have to experience our own faults as living beings, as opposed to whatever the fuck narrator is. I could be incredibly corny and like be like, oh hey, maybe we put on somebody else's video playing FNF in the corner. I don't know, I'm a big fan of Mario's Madness. That's been a hyperfixation of mine for like a year. I'm big on creepypastas in general. They're just fun to deal with. Like, I'm a big SCP head as well. Every couple months, all of a sudden, I just get that itch and I just, like, visit a bunch of the articles just to see what's going on over there. But for now, we are just going to experience this art together, because why would I spoil it by distracting you with some other piece of base content on the side? This is true art. Alright, here we go. We are officially getting into that grind. We are figuring out the meaning of how this experience reflects on the banality of domestic life and the way that something so clearly important as preserving life can become quickly rote and quotidian and droll. Alright, these are the people that are over here on Tabletop Sim playing Magic. How's everyone doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing fantastic.
Oh, that's great to hear.
You're
Us playing for
streaming.
the
You're
first
using
game.
your streaming voice.
I certainly am.
I'm just pointing it out.
Well, you have big ol' artifacts all over the place here.
Oh boy.
Big ol' 0 right here, and
What?
other stuff over here.
I literally don't see any of that.
Let me exit this and join it.
Yeah, sometimes the mod will
This
just
should
break.
be a brand new game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's stuff all over the place. Yeah.
Let me see what I can...
Here, let's exit this. I'll create one. Because I don't think I've ever had a problem with the artifacts, and I'll just make you the host.
That works. There's got to be a way to reset it, right?
I don't really think so. Hang on, let me do this. Max player 5. Okay, there we go.
Did that technically reset it? Maybe?
Oh, yours?
I was just testing something. Nope.
Let me see.
Okay, so, fun fact, flipping the table, does not... Because I was trying to see if I could flip the table and it would take us back to, like, a base state. And no,
No,
it literally is just a black screen.
Yeah, you have to manually like rewind.
Yeah, so let's just create a new one. Here, I'll create it and I'll make you the host, Nick.
Alright, that works. I mean, to be fair, I honestly, at this point, still don't even know how to type to search certain number of cards, because every time I try, weird shit happens. So...
That's fair.
So if you just press like enter, like, and it doesn't bring up the like text box in the lower left hand of the
Oh,
screen.
you press enter and then type while hovering over it? Is that how that works?
Oh, if you're like trying to like summon a
Yeah,
card
like
in.
Scribe 5 or whatever.
Oh,
Scry
I
is
know what you
different.
mean.
I thought
So
you meant
that's-
Scry
that's-
falling. No.
No, so that you don't press enter. You just put your mouse over the button you want to do, and then you just press the number on your keyboard.
I've tried that and weird shit happens.
Well,
Okay,
I
let's
mean,
see.
sometimes these
Come in,
modules
come in.
break down.
I just got timed out trying to join your game. Alright, here we go. No,
There you go.
Alright, let's
All right, so
see.
just load a deck and like
Yeah.
show me what happens.
This is probably
And-
not what I'm going to play, but...
yeah, just anything. I'm curious.
And now that I brought this up, it's definitely gonna work. But
Yeah.
okay.
That's how these
It's just
things
like
go.
it's just like when you get IT support, and it's like
Yeah.
here's
All
my
right,
problem,
so
and your shit
I'm
works.
just gonna
So
do this, and then I'm just here. I'm hovering over mill, and I'm gonna type 7, and then nothing happens.
so you press the number 7 on your keyboard.
Yep. What? Okay, I figured it out.
What'd you do?
Well, I hit 7 and 8 at the same time, which is why I drew 78 cards. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
But
it'll
more
take
important-
2-digit numbers.
No, yeah, it's because I hit it at the same time. But the more important part was that the problem that I ran into was I was typing on my number pad.
Oh,
Not-
you clown!
Genuinely don't know if
It's a
that's
number pad on a
different.
keyboard.
You bozo!
Why would that be a problem?
Who knows, but it might be.
Good lord!
I am here.
There you go.
Got it. I've now figured out how to do this. All right, let me delete this deck real quick.
The reason it doesn't work is because the number keys in like mods or even just like systems like this often have very specific inputs that they do that are not like number related. It's kind of like the function keys is a little bit like those are. So it's reading a different thing. But yeah. Here, Nick, let me make you the host.
Okay.
So that I don't get.
Yes, I accept to be the host.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, and it kicked Kaiju out.
it did kick Kaiju out.
There you go. Oh, and it kicked me out, and now I'm rejoining.
The game just crashed, I think. Yeah, game just crashed.
Uh-oh.
It did not like that. But I'm
What?
back. What? Okay, sure.
Still got some artifacts in random places, but it's not as bothersome now. Whatever. We're just gonna roll with it.
Alright, we're gonna try this.
This is still the game you gave me.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
So that's why something about like it transitioned from me to you, saw like whatever fucked up way yours is loading it, and said this won't do, and quit and reloaded and said this is the way Edgmere likes it.
Let's try something real quick. I'm trying to rewind time.
Oh, that fixed it. Yeah, the little numbers and stuff don't appear anymore. Very nice.
Cool. Okay.
Now we know how to do it.
Yeah, apparently.
Because I guess that does refresh all the
Truly.
game objects.
Working on all this while this is going is funny. Alright.
Oh, let me go find a deck.
I'm gonna use the asking any question.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. What's the plan for the first game?
Well, I
Alright.
only have time for one, so.
I'm gonna go Ashling the Limitless.
I'm right.
Nick's kind of convinced me to play Esper, but I'm trying to find a good Esper deck.
I mean, that does sound like, regardless of
Something
any
you
of the
would
game
say.
mechanics, a philosophy you'd be into.
Oh yeah, it's very much a philosophy I like, but finding the decks I like are
That is the thing.
interesting. Lots of options, but I definitely like the blue-white combos,
Ah,
which is interesting.
shouts out to Teferi.
I'm just trying to figure out what the third color that I like to go along with it is.
Oh, interesting.
You know what? I'm just here to have fun.
There you go.
I'm stealing a deck Pat's made me very much appreciate.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
who's our commander
Game.
today?
Killian Ink Duelist.
Oh, wonderful.
Get a little Voltron going.
Game. No, what's happening?
What?
You're the host. This is on you now.
The deck importer won't close.
Oh.
You can play around it.
Wait, how are you the host and on blue? I thought the host was
Because
all
I
on
started
white.
the game and then I transferred the hosting to him.
Ah, okay.
You figure out how to close it?
Yeah, eventually.
Right,
It's
there you
just
go.
it was super weird.
Just wait on Kaiju now.
Oh, is David not joining for the first game?
Oh, no. I've got at least one hand occupied right now with the Stanley Parable. I'm just exploring themes of domesticity because I'm apparently just trapped right now. We are keeping the baby from wandering into the fire.
Fantastic.
Let's do some partner action then.
Alright, what is this? Kadali, Chosen of Krufix, and who's the partner? Oh, Ludovic
Ludovic.
Necro Alchemist.
Sheesh. You've got a deck to end all decks.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
I don't know, man. As long as nobody swings on me, everybody gets an extra card a turn. So
Alright. I am good with what I have.
Alright, I will leave you fellows to it.
Alright,
Yes,
see you,
yes.
David.
Have to move this down a little. Suppose for now we can make this. Alright. But yeah, suffice to say, we are not waiting on doing this maybe some other time, as much as I would appreciate perhaps going in with my guys. But hey, that is once again the entire point of this ending is, you know, sometimes you gotta sacrifice some things Let's see if we can do all this while we're streaming. We need to get another window capture going. We're just gonna make it one of our existing ones. I genuinely don't know what all these names are for. This one is for Dismume. We can get that off of here. I should really rename that one. This is the important thing about naming conventions. Alright, so this is the one that is intended to be ever higher for that other stream. Oh, no, that's too much. Here, we're gonna put it to the bottom for now. Order. Move to bottom. It's a big window because it's on my larger resolution monitor. Alright. Now we can, I think, maybe move it back to the top. Well, let's get it out of the center of the screen here. But it's still kind of over the game. Alright. We're gonna bring it back. Oh, we're still a little bit off to the side. Hold on, we gotta expand it the other direction. Okay, we have this one that is able to just, like, give you mana in proportion to your cards. We have this one, because this one has partner. As you can see, you know, the other one is just whenever somebody casts 2 spells in one turn, you draw a card. So that goes well with cajole, because cajole lets you gain mana equal to the number of cards. What else was there? I don't know which Killian is it. Oh, obviously the old one, not the new one. Yeah, spells that target your guys cost less to cast. Well, spells you cast, so yeah, you're supposed to just buff your guy. Auras count as spells cast targeting one of your creatures, so there might be an aura sub-theme to that deck, but other than that, it's like a lot of little things that are going to be like 3 or more mana, at least 2 of which is colorless, and they're going to all be like, you know, your creature gets indestructible, your creature gets plus power, your creature gets, you know, all this and that. First strike, double strike. Not really anything that's just flat-out double power in these colors, but, you know, indestructible is for both colors. Double strike is for white. You can get some... You can definitely get some progress with this guy. And then... what was the last one? I do forget. That's fine. Yeah, let's think about some cards that might be good for Killian Ink Duelist here. We're gonna search type... and type enchantment. Type aura, even. Or type instant or type sorcery. We're gonna put that in some parentheses here. And we're gonna say color identity black white. And also change the sort to be by how good they are considered on EDH rec. Obviously, like, Swords of Plowshare is not something you want to do on your own creature, but it's in the deck, probably, so it's a good card for if something else is a problem for you. There we are. Obviously, a lot of the stuff at the top is going to be just removal, because these are going to be, like, the best cards in things. Demonic Tutor, Reanimate, Toxic Deluge, Feed the Swarm. And obviously detutor the, you know, search your deck, which is even better, but Reanimate is good, but again, we're looking for things that might be used in, I think just searching instance swords is probably a bad idea, look at all this. Farewell is big. Removal. All this is like removal. Let's go to just auras. Like, obviously this isn't going to be everything, but it's going to be most of it, honestly. Alright. This is removal, this is reanimation. This is something. Aya's ghost form. You know, this will at least let you get Killian back, if not all the things you put on him. Obviously, Timely Ward is going to be big. This is literally just a commander card that's make your commander indestructible, and with Killian, it only costs 1 mana. Mantle of the Ancients will get you all your auras back from the graveyard, so that's pretty important. And then it has this all as gold effect. All that glitters effect, rather. Ethereal Armor, I mean, not as big because it only costs 1 anyway, so it's not going to get any cost reduction, but it's a good effect because you're probably going to want to play a bunch of enchantments on Killian. What are the ones that draw you cards? This one. This guy is cool. Sage's Reverie. That's going to be a big one. Sheltered by Ghost is just good. It's an aura on your creature that makes it stronger, and it's removal. Unquestioned Authority just says, yeah, there's no more blocking, and I can block anything if I have, like, if I'm untapped for some reason. First Strike is always nice. Probably not going to use Hyena Umbra, though. Well, Totem Armor, now called Umbra Armor, because we're trying to move away from real-life spiritual concepts. Yeah, Umbra Armor, good idea. Infect. There might be a Phyresis in that deck. Gift of Immortality is nice because you at least get your creature back, and then Gift of Immortality comes back. So, for a short... It will take your opponents 2 removal spells in 1 turn to get rid of your commander. You're probably going to want to use Angelic Destiny. The Impetus enchantments might be useful, even if the main thing is to put them on your opponent's creatures to prevent them from attacking you. What else? Oh yeah, this is fun because it'll enchant a player, not your creature. But again, we're looking at things that are going to be like spells cast that target your commander here. Angelic Destiny is just already pretty strong for a 4-mana aura, but then also, like, getting 2 mana off is phenomenal. 4/4, flying, first strike, and if your creature ever dies, Angelic Destiny goes back to hand. Angelic Gift is, you know, cantrip, it draws you a card. Super State? I don't think people are really using it just because it's such a low print, because it was only in that one secret lair drop, obviously. It was Sonic themed and all that, but Stone Skin, I doubt is going to be used. You know, +0/+10. This does not seem like the type of deck that's going to have a lot of, like, toughness-based damage effects, and, like, getting the 10 toughness is not going to do much. Grievous Wounds is going to hurt an opponent. Songbirth's Blessing, what is this even? Oh, every time you attack, you get another aura. Directly to the battlefield, or on top of the, or into your hand. Songbirth's Blessing is probably a phenomenal one. I don't know, with all this stuff that's trying to make auras legitimate, I might even make a deck of my own that goes around them. I'm thinking more along the lines of 3-Dog. A Fallout card that is a red-white card that, like, whenever he attacks, you get to sacrifice something attached to him, and then all your other creatures get the same one attached to them. So obviously you want things that create creatures, you want things that have some sort of entry effect in addition to just adding passive stats to your creatures. Yeah, Shielded by Faith is nice. It moves around, but generally, I mean, if you're running like Killian, you're probably just going to want the one guy. Light of Promise is cute, but you're probably not going to be gaining life that many individual times. Battle Mastery is where it's at, though. It's like, you want Double Strike, you want a bunch of things that give power, you want to hit a player for 22 damage. 11 damage Double Strike. Redemption Arc is something you're probably going to want to target somebody else with. Their creature is going to be indestructible, and it's going to attack everybody except you, and then you can get rid of it if it ever becomes a problem. Same thing that I was saying with the other Impetus, but this is like if somebody has a wide board. Feather of Flight, again, draws you a card when it enters. That's always nice in a deck that is as low to the ground as Killian. Toxic. And then it is going to return to the field when it dies. Necrogen Communion. That's interesting. Alright. Benevolent Blessing. We're starting to get to maybe some of the things that are like a little less must run. But yeah, there's Minions Return has Flash, so it's a nice way of saving your commander if you are worried about paying the extra attacks if you've used your commander too many times. Eye of Needhog is fun. It's similar to the Impetus cycle here. Eye of Needhog here turns it into a black dragon, 4/2, flying death touch, and it just has to attack your opponents. And then when the eye goes away, the eye goes back to hand. Twin Blade Blessing is double strike with flash, but again, because it has that higher colored mana, it might be a little bit less of a big thing, but even so, it's still a good card. Like 3 mana for permanent double strike, you love to see it. Oh, she's an enchantment on this side. She's an aura. Flying Lifelink. Pro Vampires. Is this cast? Yes, this is cast. So this would only cost the same 3 mana as the front face after she dies. Or gets sent to your graveyard by other means. And then Flying Lifelink, Pro Vampires, and then +X for enchantments, which is nice. So Catilda's Rising Dawn could be an interesting tech in a Killian deck. What else do we have? Gift of Doom is cute. You know? If you really need to, you can play it as a creature and then start attacking with it. It'll be hard to turn it face up. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. Alright, Player Disruption. Player Disruption is literally just, like, better pacifism. Chains of Custody is interesting because it just gives Ward 2 instead of Ward 1, but then it also doesn't give any power, doesn't give lifelink. But then it does the same thing that Sheltered by Spirits does. What did I call it before? Sheltered by Spirits is the one I was talking about. This is such a crazy card, and it's way up here for that reason. In its, you know, commander ranking. 1-0. Oh no, it also does give Ward 2. Sheltered by Ghost is a cracked card. This costs literally more to do the same thing, but less. Like, it's cute to have, like, enchantment that costs 3 mana and gets rid of something, but, like, this just protects the creature it's on from targeting a little bit, and does not actually, give them any, like, stats. The other one gives that +1/+1 lifelink, and it's 1 cheaper. Like, they really went all out with, Sheltered by Ghosts. Tempest Technique could be something. I feel like it's a cute, oh my god, wait a minute, that's nuts! Because it also scales based on the number of enchantments you control. So if you cast it with, like, a good, like, even think about just having 3 cards down, like, 3 spells cast that turn, and then you cast Tempest Technique. You attach it to a creature you control, and you get 3 more copies of it. Yeah, you copy it for each spell cast before this turn. So, yeah, you get 4 of these, all of a sudden that's an additional 4/4 per copy. And again, like, maybe it's intentional that, like, oh, you're supposed to maybe put them on different targets, but, like, fuck that. If you cast 3 spells and then Tempest Technique, that's 16/16. Plus whatever other enchantments you have times 4. Of course, Spider-Man set came out with Great Power is interesting. +2/+2 for each thing attached to it. And also, the problem is it also does kind of do this pariah effect, but at least this does increase toughness. An enchanted creature has +2/+2 for each aura and equipment attached to it. And then all damage that we dealt to you is dealt to that creature instead. So, like, look, I mean, if you make it also indestructible, that will help. Then all of a sudden it's like, okay, you just let opponent's creature hit you in the face and you don't take any damage. And the creature doesn't die because it's immune. This is cool though, you know, for 2 mana with Killian out, you can get Armored Ascension. Get, you know, +1/+1 for each land you control. I mean, not necessarily, because you're a 2-color deck, so probably not each land you control, but each plane you control. And flying. Flying is always nice. Dog Armor is cute because it's a pacifism, but it's also... it just protects your thing with Totem Armor. And you can just run it either way. Either it absorbs 1 destruction for your creature, or you can lock down an opponent's creature. It can't attack or block. Okay, it doesn't prevent abilities, but that's the price you pay for the extra flexibility and only being 2 mana. Felid Arbra, it gets to move around. It costs 2 mana for lifelink. Not really anything crazy. This is removal, this is removal. Yeah, we're starting to get into stuff that, like, is a little bit less crazy useful. I mean, we always love protecting creatures. I think a Holy Mantle would work very well in Killian because it gives stats and protection, and it's only the double white. Sunbond is another one of those whenever you gain life, put counters on it, but it's more expensive than the other one. So this is an older card. They didn't think about how they wanted to cost that. Cathar's Call is cute because it gets you more things to put auras on. I think that is underestimated sometimes when people are thinking about how good an aura is. But, like, if you're able to get, you know, one more creature, then all of a sudden you're not blown out by somebody casts, you know, Exile on your commander. Whenever another creature dies, this creature gets bigger. I think Necrosynthesis could be something. Cast it for a single black, and then whenever it dies, you get a card off the top. Exhaust an opponent, maybe. Death hold an opponent, maybe. Flicker Form and Chance of Creature. Oh! Flicker Form could honestly be an interesting tech to dodge targeted removal. I mean, obviously it's a little expensive, because it's not affected by Killian. Valve Torment is funny. It's, again, the Valves are similar to the Impetuses we saw before, where they can't attack you, but they can still attack other players. They can hold back and wait for you to attack into that player. So, regen for free is interesting, but then it's automatically lose 1 life. Or Blessing of Leeches? I think Blessing of Leeches could be something at Killian, especially because you're probably going to have other enchantments that give him lifelink. So the lose 1 life every turn isn't that crazy. And then for free, you just get to say, hey, if he would die, no, he doesn't. Discreet Retreat is cute, but, like, obviously it's not for that one deck, but it's an interesting thing that it's an enchant land. Spectral Steel lets you get an important piece out of your graveyard if they start hitting your individual enchantments with enchantment rule. Born to Drive is funny. As long as a creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature or ancestor or vehicle you control. So not super great for specifically a Killian deck. Faith Unbroken is actually something. It's similar to Sheltered by Ghosts and that other one we saw, except it's a little bit more expensive, but it gives a much larger boost. Because the other one gave Ward 2. This gives just 2 power, 2 toughness. And it also gets rid of one of your opponent's creatures. As long as the aura stays around. Alright, we're getting into some of the nonsense, though, so I'm gonna finally get rid of this. How are we feeling about domestic life? We are an hour and a half in. How are you all feeling? Alright. Let me just get a little stretch here. Alright. It's just one of those days. Oh my gosh. What should we do next? Should I try to explain Coronation Day? I don't think I should. Nobody knows what Coronation Day is doing. I say is, what it was. I guess what it is, because it's obviously still out there. And look, it's because of our efforts that the boy is going to be able to grow up. I suppose this is a baby, so people might not, you know, cover the whole front of it if it's a girl baby, so my mistake, I guess. Could be anything, but I think it's implied in the other things in Stanley Parable that the baby is a boy. One hell of a day, huh? Oh shit. Yo, 4 days ago, Zane posted a video about becoming a really cool Yoshi player with features from other people in the video. I'm gonna actually add that to my little queue here, just in case. Oh my gosh. Why is it taking so long for all the symbols to come up? I'm just looking for a B. Oh. We're not there yet, but we're getting like 15 minutes away from the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna take worst case scenario actually and say we're 20 minutes away. So how's everybody over here doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, we got that suavemente. Alright, there we go. We got it. Tell me that's not what this noise sounds like. Alright, I'm bored with this image here. How else can we keep viewer retention up? Oh my god, who put this guy on a skateboard? I'm skating! I want a skateboard! Your legs won't get you far. I'm gonna perk up when we get a little closer to the 2-hour mark, because I get the feeling that something's gonna happen, you know? I don't know exactly how we're told to, like, go to a different thing where we get 2 buttons or whatever, but we'll figure it out. So remember, we started at around, like, a little bit over 5 minutes, but then also we paused for a moment or two. Yeah, that baby can get pretty far into the fire before it actually takes any damage. But I think the noise is lined up to, like, get more despondent and or have, like, the machine start, like, warping as it gets into the fire, though. Just as a little reminder that, like, yeah, you need to keep that baby safe. And 4 hours. I hate this narrator sometimes. Oh, you know what it actually sounds like? It sounds like in arcade Donkey Kong when he's at the top of the construction site. I just downloaded this, I thought. Where is it? It's under saved pictures. Maybe it's not. This is what this noise sounds like. Tell me it's not. There we are.
You know, I've been spending the last 2 hours here embroiled in thought, and it's occurred to me, this game...
Oh no, he's doing it now.
It's missing something. It still doesn't have that...
It has plenty of oomph.
What is it, I thought to myself? What could possibly be missing from this incredible
Hey,
experience?
you're ruining the experience by modifying it in the middle.
Though delivered by angels, it came to me. Before this moment, I was blind. But those days are behind me. I now understand the true manifestation of this game. It needs a puppy.
Not a puppy, too.
That's right. This puppy is being lowered toward
No!
an aquarium filled with
Not the puppy going into the piranhas.
Now you have to click the second button to alert the
2
puppy.
buttons.
In addition to the
And it's way the fuck over there.
Stanley, art. I did it. Video games are art.
Oh shit.
Ah, but you have a good 2 hours or so to go, so I'll just let you get to that. No time to waste when there is such a meaningful game to be played. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Oh god, I actually have to play the game. That puppy's going fast. I don't think I have to go this fast, but like, you do have to be pretty good at getting between the 2 buttons. No, 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 shit.
Heartless bastard.
Fuck!
Did you do it because you hate babies?
Alright, we're done.
Purely to spite me?
We'll do it again next week.
The latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single...
I was
thing that
playing
might
around
ruin
too
the
much.
Experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm
Alright.
out.
Yeah. Hopefully we all had a good stream. See you next time.